What is happening, people? My name's Jacemachine, and we're playing a little bit of StarMade on the Squadron survival server today. We got the new update. The new update is here, and that is awesome. There's so much more that you can do with this game. It is a complete game changer. So much so that we've had to move, well, I've had to move all of my ships, every single ship, and I've had to put them in the air above my plate because the current system will not allow for me to mix and match and do one ship conversion at a time. So all of my ships are up there, just floating above the planet. They're still within this sector, and this sector is a protected sector, so we're safe. We're safe until we get this done. But we gotta get this stuff fixed. So let me make sure I have everything I need. I do. Let's do this thing then. Alright. We're gonna have to do the ship conversions individually. And that's gonna be the longest part. But what we can do in the time being is remove all of these old blocks. So all of the docking modules are going to be replaced with these. Now the question is how will this work? Alright, let's take a look. This is going to be docked to here. And it usually would dock directly above this. So I think all we have to do is replace that block right there with the rail docker. So that means that we can, all we have to do is just change out the block down here and we're gonna be fine, because this is gonna marry up to the same place that it was originally. But that's what this episode's gonna be all about, figuring out how to make it work for us. If the ship will have room, it'll fit right there. And hopefully we won't have any clipping right here. But again, we're going to fix this stuff. Was that the right part that I just put down? I don't think it was. It absolutely wasn't. We're putting down these guys here, the rail basic. And the direction of the arrows in the tread, that design looks amazing, by the way. Alright, so this one's just fine. We're going to have it facing the same direction because we have these preset docking ramps up, just like the other one down there. So we want everything to be pretty much the same for those. I'm not sure how I want to do this, because let's take a look. That actually might work. I could possibly put the docking rail docker right here, and that will kind of work. So let's go put our dock in its place. Put the rail docker basic. Yes, this is the direction because all these ships originally were set up with the same orientation. You think that'll work? Yeah, that should work. That should work just fine. Now, the question I have is how are we going to make this one work? We can have a docking pole with the docker on top of it. Let's see, how tall will we need to make it? That's why I left the landing gear out on the Falcon here. Because depending on where we want to have this thing docked, you know, we're going to want to have this thing set up right. And I think I got to consider where I want my docker. Do I want the docker to be inset into the floor? Probably. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tall. So let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this top one should be that guy right there. And let's take one of these lights we just got. Right? We got a bunch of lights, didn't we? Hiding for me, as always, in plain sight right there. That light right under there. That way I know kind of what I'm going for. We're going to have to make a more universal design for our docks eventually, especially if we're planning on having like space stations where people can come visit us. Also, someone was kind enough to build a simple reactor module on the top of my plate here and put a bunch of these power recharging blocks there, because we had a problem when we first logged in to check things out. All of these factories were at insufficient power. So I don't know who did that, but I am greatly appreciative of it, because I'll tell you what, all I was seeing before was these big red insufficient energy things, just like that. Yep. So that was all over the place over here. I'm sure whoever was playing probably got annoyed and they're like, we're gonna fix this. Alright, so did we get all the docks? We got 1, 2. We got the Falcon. We have the dock for our Ghost. We have the dock for our everything. Everything. Let's put down another light right there. It's time to get out of this build block. And we're going to go and take the chute back up into space, where we're going to individually fix all of these guys. Whee! We got a few guys who are all on the server right now. We got Robin Shield, we have Fuse MC, and Nathan from Nathan's Sandbox, of course. Let's see here. We're going to go and start with this guy, I suppose. Was I going to put it in the front part here? I think it was going to go here. We got some really creative people we get to play with on this server, and I'm really excited about it. It's really inspiring, and it makes me feel like I need to up my game. Well, I'm not doing something right here. We're just going to hop into the ship itself. And make this change in build mode, because I don't know what I was doing before, but it wasn't working out for me. There we go. So that should work, hopefully. I sure hope so. Alright, next ship for adjustments. Let's see here. Got the Ghost. Let's see, here we are in the Ghost. And what we need to do is go straight down from here, turn around, and delete that block. Cool. That should dock up just fine. Off to the next ship. I think we could just place it right there and it'll be flush, and that'll be also just fine. Like that. And then, where's the other one? Right here. Let's see, from the side, will that work? It's, yeah, that'll work just fine. Cool. Alright, what's left? The Millennium Falcon is next. I think that's the last of the ships we need to take care of. Alright, that should be it. Let's see about landing it now. Okay, first thing we have to do with this new ship is we gotta add that. We We gotta get rid of these old turret docking units, don't we? Yeah, we do. Alright. You can't mix and match the two systems, as it turns out. And this guy's got a lot of the old stuff on it still. Let's put... Do we have any more of those? Are we completely out of those rails? We are. We're out of rails. Put that there as a reminder. We're going to leave this guy just floating here. So that has fixed it. We got the rail docker now. We can put that down on 9. Alright, we're going to get out from underneath that. And let's see about doing one more bit of alteration here, just for easy landing's sake. We're going to install docking camera. There's a lot of cameras already on this ship, and it does get a little confusing sometimes. But hopefully it won't go too bad, right? Is that it? That's the docking camera? Yep, that is indeed the docking camera. So we got this. We're gonna come in and we're gonna land this thing. Hopefully. Can't mix rails with old docking system. This plate does not have any of the old docking system in place anymore. I'm confused. Confused and confounded. What is up with that? That makes me very displeased. This should be easier, and I can't figure out why it's not. And I'm not the only one. Everybody else on the server seems to have a similar issue. Now, I thought perhaps it was because there was an intermingling of old-style docking plates with the new-style stuff. But I got rid of all of them. I don't think there is a single dock left on this plate. And this plate should be its own separate entity, so that shouldn't count towards the other docks on this planet shouldn't count towards, or I should say, against me. We're gonna try this one. I'm expecting to have poor results also, but let's just give it a shot. Perhaps we will get different expected results with different ships. Docking camera there, and of course we're gonna go up and put this rail docker. We'll put it on 7, I guess, for this time. Okay. Having problems earlier. I was trying to record this episode earlier and we were having immediate problems, and so I figured, okay, what I'm going to do is knock out a lot of these issues and fix it. Doesn't seem to be the case though.
Hello.
Hey, okay, we're back here. We just had a server crash. But I don't think we lost too much. What I just did is I'd moved the gold pyramid, and I had got this little thing into the air, my my beacon ship.
Oh, okay.
And now it's back in the ground, so we're back to that. But other than that, everything worked well. I do know that I seem to be missing a rail. I need one more rail, so I'm gonna have to get that. I got a rail docker.
Do you have enough, or do I have to come over and...
If you wouldn't mind coming over and helping me out. All you would need to do is go, you know where my diamond pyramid, or my golden pyramid, diamond, what am I talking about? My golden pyramid was, there's now a gaping hole, and at the bottom of that hole is it's probably dark, but maybe not. I think I actually put a light down there. Moral of the story is that's where I need a rail.
Okay, we'll go down there and try to... Give me a sec, I have to find your place. I have to find your plate without the beam.
Oh yeah. Well, I have an idea.
But now that everybody has a beam.
Well, I'm using my beam like a lightsaber. Can you see it? Where are you at? Are you
over Fuse's plate?
Okay, so
I see it. I'm here. I'm here. Give me a sec. I have to.
Oh, I see you now.
Did you remove all the? Yeah, you removed them. That's good.
Yeah, I took everything, moved them. Yeah, the one that we need to change out is this one right down here.
Let me see rails. Need a real rail or
just a single rail. I have a rail docker.
Okay, there is a rail docked in there now.
Awesome. I need to first put the rail docker on my bar and select it, and we're going to maneuver through all of these spaceships that I have parked above my plate. How close do you normally need to be?
Try the beam now. Try the beam right now if you can.
Ah!
That should...
Fantastic. That's awesome.
But we noticed today that you have to get a lot closer than
you used to.
Docking beam. Yeah.
That's kind of cool though, because that adds more realism to the game, as opposed to being teleported. Your ship suddenly snaps into place from, you know, half a planet side away. That was weird. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming over and helping out.
No problem. I was here anyways, so and because I'm running around today and advocating don't mix up all the systems.
Don't mix the systems, guys.
Don't mix the systems. Read the chat messages. Yeah, that works out amazingly.
That does. Would you do me a favor and taxi me up to
yeah, sure.
my ships? Because that'll go so much quicker.
You what do you want?
Just whichever one you want to take me to. They're all set up, or they all should be. Actually, yeah, right here. And I'll get off here.
Works. Oh no!
I'm good.
Okay.
Whew. Let's try this now. Go in close. I hope I'm facing the right direction. I'm using a new camera that I installed.
Yeah, I will definitely have to.
Oh, it worked. Thank you.
Can you get on, or do I have to dock somewhere?
I'm good, and I am aligned with your ship.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. That thing right there is a turret that I need to change out, so we'll ignore that.
Okay, let's bring down the big ones first.
Okay.
I always see you pulling away from the ship when I'm...
When you're moving away?
Yeah, when I'm moving away.
Alright, getting into the core. Well, there we go. Get our rail docker placed. I usually stick it on 9 right next to the core. Just it sort of helps keep me remember. Keeps me remembering.
I'm doing the same. I hope that Guy soon finishes his plate, and that everybody that builds something with start modules, for example Fuse, on his plate, that this will get changed immediately. I want to make a rotating sign.
Yes. Yep. Magnificent. Oh, it's
yeah,
the way it should have been.
Changes everything.
It's so awesome.
It's so.
All right,
I
sir.
noticed that my turrets don't need to have all the energy and all the shield modules anymore, so I'm saving a lot of weight.
All right, I got. Oh, that was
Yes.
actually pretty far away.
Yeah.
It still worked, but whatever.
I'm on the
I see
road
it.
next to the.
Thank you,
I will
sir.
not move now.
All
I
right,
will
that's.
not move now.
I shouldn't do it while jumping and falling either. Okay. I am locked and ready to go.
Now I have to find your ships. That's always.
There's
there.
one behind you.
I'm at the entrance now.
Okay.
You should be able to enter.
Alrighty, let's go a little bit lower. Yeah, come on. Alright. I'm in. Alright, let me log myself to a chair real quick. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Let's enter the ship core. This one I have to sit down in a chair before entering a core, otherwise all sorts of...
yeah, I saw that in one of your videos.
Alright, now this one should be all set up already. And goes down over to here. Let's bring it up, change cameras. Yeah, I really like this new system.
we can talk about it the whole day and always say, man, this is so cool.
It's mind-blowing, though. It really is. I mean, this is a feature that makes this game so much better than Minecraft. There's so many things about this game that are Minecraft killer, elements, and I love it. I love it. Minecraft is a lot of fun, and I still like that game a lot, but with that being said, this game is so more advanced in so many ways, and it's not even finished. It's a more sophisticated man's game also. Yeah, the bike, please.
Give me a sec.
There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate your assistance here. Let's get this rail docker in place. Well, if anything, what people can take away from this episode is this is a common problem you may have when changing over, and this is what you have to do to fix it, and that's a good thing. So,
get rid of the old system if you want to use the new one.
Yeah, entirely.
I saw a lot of Reddit posts about, yeah, it doesn't work for me. It's be patient, get rid of the old systems. If you can. Don't die!
Gonna have to fix my parking for that particular vehicle. And I'm glad there's no fall damage yet. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode of StarMade on the Star Wars Squadron server. We got a lot of work done today with the help of Robin Shield, and if you are unfamiliar with Robin Shield, go check out his channel. What is wrong with you? Subscribe to him and tell him that Jacemachine sent you. That being said, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I will see you all next time.